Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday,
See?
the
Squeezing me out.
15th of July. Move that over there. This is normally where you move one of the cameras, but not the other. What do you have to talk about today? We need to talk dates.
Oh, that's really important. Before we forget, let's talk dates.
So, we have run into two issues with the planning for our event in the fall. Issue
Woo-hoo!
number one
A1 event.
is that the weekend that everybody seemed most excited about is not available. So will you go to November?
For our super duper special
So one more.
secret guest.
So we were looking at the weekend of November 12th, which is not going to work. So we could either do the weekend before, November 5th, or the weekend after, which is November 19th.
Which is right before Thanksgiving.
Which is the week before Thanksgiving. Now, in the past, we did an event the weekend before Thanksgiving. And a number of people complained when we scheduled the event.
They did.
We had a bunch of people be like, there's no way I could go, or
Because it's right before
because it's the
Thanksgiving.
weekend before Thanksgiving, or I'm going to be gone that week for the holiday. And then we threw the event, and it seemed like most people had actually modified their plans. The event was phenomenal, and it was great. But the other challenge is we were hoping to use a room very similar to the room that we used for our Deb Canham event.
Which was at the Peppermill. And we loved, we want to do it there because we loved we loved the food.
No, I thought the whole
food was
situation, they were
fantastic.
like, it was really tight. Like the food was great. The service was great. The only downfall was we had to have security there because we had people's machines. But long story short,
I'm just going to sleep there.
Yeah, that was what Jeannie wanted to do the last time. I hired a security guard to stay, and then I just showed up at 6 a.m. and hung out. Jeannie was like, I'm just going to sleep there. I'm just going to go. And the worst thing about that is like somebody could come in and steal every machine, and Jeannie would just be asleep in the corner.
I'm going to sleep there with Momo. Nothing would get by Momo. If anyone tried to take your machine, he would let him know it's not okay. He would. He's a very good guard dog.
So that brings the second issue, which is, and I've had a difficult time actually getting this trainer on the phone, but that particular room, I think, is not available in November.
Yeah.
That room setup is not available in November. I think that room setup would only work
Thanks, Halloween week.
like it was the last 2 weekends. Either
Let's do the 22nd
we
and 23rd.
do the 21st, 22nd.
What? This weekend?
Yeah, we'd set up on the 21st, and the event would be the 22nd and the 23rd of October. Or, the next weekend, which is Halloween, where we'd set up on the 28th and do the event on the 29th and the 30th.
So we were looking first weekend in November, but now our issue is where we're going to do it. Because we'd love to do it at the Peppermill again, but like Patrick was saying, we couldn't do it then. So maybe it would be, did you check with our super duper top secret that I revealed? Did you check?
This is where I just shake my head in disappointment.
I'm horrible at keeping secrets. I'm actually really good at keeping secrets. You just got to remind me it's a secret. Because I'm an open book. I just like to tell you everything. So, How does it look for you ladies the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd? But can our super duper top secret educator even do that
I've
weekend?
been trying to get him actually on the phone and have not been able to. So, but I think November and December were better for him.
November and December.
October was very busy.
October is very busy. Maybe first weekend in December?
So in any case, we're working on it. There are just some logistics that we need to figure out. So, but I mean, there may be some possibility to use a different room or a different place. I just like going back to a place that we
ladies have done the Whitney
4 events at the
that was our first
convention
one.
center.
The convention center, the Pepper Mill. Is that it? Where else have you ladies done events? I think Baldini's. That they've done events at Baldini's.
I'm not doing Baldini's.
Where else have I know we always ask? Have you ever done an event at the Atlantis, Miss Gail?
I actually reached out to the Atlantis. They have less space than the Pepper Mill.
Oh yeah, we need the room.
And so somebody at one point had recommended the Ramada, like downtown. I guess that entire top floor is a convention room, but they didn't have the ability to do power.
Well, what did you think of the Atlantis, Nuala? Happy to be back from vacation.
I wish I was still on vacation.
Yeah, permanent vacation. It's so hard. You ladies come in and talk about all the amazing things you do, and
we could do any of them, but she just won't. I'm like, we should take a week, and she's like, nope.
We can't.
We should do this.
We
Nope.
We
should
can't
do
leave
that.
it. Nuala
No.
said it was great. Oh, but the space. Do you remember how big your space was, Nuala?
I was not commenting on because I've called the Atlantis a couple times and they're always like totally booked. Like, it's the kind of thing that we need to book like a year in advance. Handful of things. So I had a manufacturer this morning mention to me, and it was the first time somebody had said anything about it.
Oh, I know.
But they brought up the Delta variant. Specifically what the Delta's variant is doing in Asia. So essentially what they were saying was we haven't heard anything yet, or we haven't seen any factories shut down yet, but that they were given the word that there might be some concern about the effect of the Delta variant on the supply chain, specifically because of what it was doing in Taiwan, Vietnam, Philippines. Like Southeast Asia and Taiwan are being hit very, very hard and tend to have significantly more draconian shutdowns. So, right now we have machines. It sounds like we're going to have all the launched machines available for when they're launched in September. But that is
so your whole point is
this ain't over, basically. I actually had commented that it was starting to feel like at least the machine supply chain had evened out, and his comment immediately was while that's true right now, keep a very close eye on what's happening in Asia. I.e. that they've actually been told to expect the potential of some supply chain challenges into the fall. So,
let's talk about the daily deal, and then we'll talk about the red. Since we're talking about supply chain.
I have no idea why I'm so tired this morning.
Today
Maybe
I
it
said
had something to do with the fact that last night for like 45 minutes I was like, we need to go to bed. We need to do this. Jeannie's like, Jeannie will do everything she can to stay up later. It doesn't matter what time it is or how it is. If she can keep me up with her, that's even better. Best case scenario is that she's not in the room. Then I just go to bed and do what I want. But like...
Was I talking to you? What were we doing?
Oh my God, you would not shut up or go to bed or finish flossing your teeth. I kept going, we need to go to bed. And she's like, I'm flossing my teeth, Patrick. Which means she flosses a tooth and then her hands go down onto her lap. And then she doesn't say anything.
We watched TV because you put
and then I'm like, we need to go to bed. We'd gone to bed specifically to go to bed early. It was like an hour and 20 minutes later when I finally got to the point where I was like, forget this. Like,
he was waiting for me to get the toothbrushes. We were fighting over who was gonna get the toothbrushes. Because he wanted me to get them. And I said, you get them. Because I cooked dinner and there was something else I did.
I didn't even get her toothbrush. She wasn't ready for her toothbrush.
I said, so we were at a stalemate.
There was no stalemate. I was just trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, but he was waiting for me to get his toothbrush.
It's
and
funny.
I told
so
him
like
he should get them.
She's literally. I told somebody yesterday. Like I was like, somebody said that I look tired, and I was like, Jeannie's around, but it's all right. She's going to a soccer tournament in a couple of weeks, and so when she goes to a soccer tournament, I'll go to bed at like 10 o'clock.
Oh,
I'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and fired up and ready to go. When I leave, she goes to bed at like 4 in the morning.
No, that's not true.
2.
But sometimes 1 or 2, and then I get up the next day. I go, oh my God, I made poor choices.
And then I always get home, and she's a wreck, and I'm like, what is going on? She's like, I made poor choices. I got because the dog doesn't care if the dog's ruining our lives.
He is.
I'm like, the dog doesn't care. He's up at 6:30 every morning. So I'm like, last night, I'm like, we went up at 10 something. I'm like, we need to go to bed. She's like, flossing my teeth, Patrick. And then she flosses one tooth, and then she sits there. I'm like, hurry up and floss your teeth.
I usually do like that.
I'm flossing my teeth, Patrick.
Cheryl, does it mean that there are delay in parts for machines? Sometimes or no? Have we had most parts?
I had one part that, like, I think the customer actually came in yesterday, and it's been 3 or 4 months, and one of our distributors was like, I will actually pull it off of a machine and send it to you.
Yeah, so the answer to that, I wish I had my crazy 8-ball. And I would look at it, and it would say, to be determined. We don't know. Some of the parts we can get.
The parts come from all over the place.
I'm going to get a crazy 8-ball for the live feeds. I'm just going to shake it and go. Possibly. Because that's what I feel like. That's how I feel. Don't you feel that way? We should just put it up by the register. And when somebody comes in and they're like,
I had somebody, so I have a customer that's been calling me every day about a part I ordered 2 weeks ago. And I mean, the part is in stock. I actually called the supplier and I'm like, what is the holdup? And they said, we are 2 weeks behind because we have half the number of people that we need in our warehouse. And so, when I called the customer back, they were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, have you watched the news?
Yeah. So even if they have it, maybe we're not getting it because then nobody's there to ship it out. So we're trying to get them as fast as we can.
I mean, this was a jukey part. Those are hard.
You know what?
Anyway,
so the two, I buy most of our stuff through 2 different distributors, and they seem to be back up and running as far as getting things out. There was one that told me it was 2 weeks just to get stuff shipped out, but they seem to be back.
So
back
we are seeing, like, it's funny, this whole conversation about what's happening in Asia was a result of me saying that it does seem like there's some normalization to the supply chain. But I mean, there's still unique challenges.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on stuff. So deal of the day. So because somebody said they wanted this. This is what I'm using for Summer Glory. And just before you ask, I did send a note the beginning of the week, and I just heard back. And what I heard was, this is from OESD. A container has cleared customs and is being inventoried in Denver. We are hoping everything will get to us next week. But until they do inventory, we don't know for sure what's in the container. So keep your fingers crossed that thread sets are in there. And I'm waiting for probably about 30 of them. I did get some that trickled in. I got like 5, and then that was it. And I haven't gotten anything for a couple of weeks. So I haven't forgotten you. It's coming, and it's going to be worth the wait, ladies. It's going to be worth the wait. I'm going to do sew along with you. It'll be awesome. I used this, and I love it because it's, it's got that weave look to it, so it's not just solid tone on tone. And I think it looks great. So I'm half done with mine. I had a lot of the colors, and then I just filled in. But this is, and I think all you need is 2 yards. The pattern calls for 3.5. I think 2 yards is fine because I'm doing 12-inch strips. So that's 6 12-inch strips. You can fit easily 6 per strip. So that is 36, and there's only 32. So that gives you 4 mistakes to make. I always make one. But here's one strip. I do the strip and I leave it on. I leave it on the strip like that. Oh my God, this these flowers, they're my favorite. They're just so gorgeous. Here's another strip. So I think I have, look at these are the oh, that doesn't really show it. The daisies down at the bottom. They're just gorgeous. And we've got to get this one done because there's another one coming out. There's a fantastic one. So this fabric's on the site. For me, 2 yards is enough if you're cutting 12-inch strips, and that should be fine for your 12-inch or your 5x7 hoop. I prefer to do. I've done it both ways. I've done it where I've done multiple hoopings and put on my 8x14. I've done 3 of them at a time. I find your squares are more stable, and there's not as much pulling if you do one at a time. So I've done it both ways, because at first I was like, why not do a bunch of them in one hooping and color group? But I really think the quality, it just looks better, I think, if you do one at a time. So the fabric's on the site for 20% off. It's $10.39, I think. All right. What is it called again? No, that's Summer Glory. It's Summer Glory by Donna Gelsinger from OESD. And she's the one that did Enchanted Santa and Santa's Workshop and Starry Night. So it's really nice to have something, have a summer one. What is A1 Fall event?
Top secret.
Top secret.
Once we get everything confirmed, we'll make the announcement.
It's an amazing educator, and you don't want to miss it. And
it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. I am cutting with the fabric, Cheryl. Yeah, 12 inches with the fabric. So you've got 36 inches. So that's 3 cuts.
The tiling design is what?
It is, hang on, let me grab it. Woo!
Yes, you can get it from A1 Michelle.
Summer Glory. We have it in the store. We have it in, this is Summer Glory. Isn't that beautiful? And, It's a tiling scene. So we have the CD, and I think we have some of the USB too. For the event, will it? No, the event will be in person only. In person only. Yes, we are gonna work. We will work with the educator.
We have to find
finding
a weekend that's gonna work for both the educator and convention rooms.
Yes,
so.
and we understand it will not work with everyone, but we'll try and find something that will work with most people.
We've always filled the room.
Yes.
So.
Anything else?
Michelle wants you to set one of the Summer Glory tiling scenes aside for her.
Got it. Michelle, that is yours. Tomorrow is the OESD event. So
I'm gonna put cash in the register. Bye, ladies. We'll see you tomorrow.
So if you want to sign up for can we do the event with a... I don't think so, Elizabeth. Well, probably everyone's going to be on Baby Lock and Brother machines. And, yes. That's what the educator will be on, too. So I don't think so. I will have to look into that, but I think it's going to be a Baby Lock Brother event. Because he'll be highlighting features on those machines, too. So, and he is a Baby Lock educator. What was I going to tell you? Oh, if you want to sign up for the event tomorrow, and this is the event, and it's a free kind of demo lecture event, you can just go onto the website, and if you go onto if you go onto the website, you can't see that, can you? Because the lighting. Okay, you can click on, just pretend you can see it. You can click on the classes button. And then there's description and calendar. You just click on calendar. Click to see the class calendar. And then if you go to tomorrow's date, which is the 16th, you can click on that. It says free OESD embroidery cards event. Just click on that and click here to sign up for the event. What the event is going to be, seats for this special event are available. So you're not coming here. There are no seats. This is going to be a virtual event. And it says join for a free virtual event. You're going to learn to embroider greeting cards for all seasons. They have some amazing card packs that are going to be coming out too. And I'll have those. Or you don't even have to go through me. You can go directly through OESD. They'll have a card. They have a code that credits us, and they're going to give you a 25% off coupon. If you want anything in the store through Saturday, that's OESD. I'll do it at 25% off too. So you can come into the store and buy directly from us with whatever we have here in the store. And I think that's it. The event's going to be at 11 o'clock, and they're going to teach you all sorts of different techniques, placement techniques, show you different card designs. So it should be fun, especially if you've never embroidered cards before, or you want to see what's the latest and greatest that's going to be coming up. Anything else? I don't think so. I think I have, and nobody signed up yet, but I do have one extra spot for Surge or 2 this afternoon if you want to come in for a class from 3 to 5. There is I think that's it. That's it, because the other class is filled. So that's tomorrow's event, is the OESD event. Next week, I'm all the way in December still. Next week we have some Solaris and Luminaire classes and the Hocus Pocus Table Runner. If you want to sign up for that. I had some people say, can I sign up, and then if I'm not there for the class, I can watch it later on Zoom. You can always do that too. You'll be able to watch it at your pace and at your leisure if you want to do that as well. And you can call the store and sign up for that, or sign up online and shoot us an email that will let us know that you're not going to be there to watch it live. Will it be available to view later? I can't remember. I think it's available for 24 hours, but I'm not positive, Carolyn. I would just sign up and then just check and see if you can watch it later. I'll shoot an email off to my rep too and see how long it's available to watch if they don't watch it live, because I think you can watch that later. I think they do leave it up. GSR. Maybe the GSR. We can look into that too, Gwen. So, I think that's it. I was hoping to have, I started working on Home Sweet Haunted Home. Michelle's working on it right now to show you the projects. They're cute, but I forgot mine here at the store. I went to finish it last night. I'm doing the little velvet pumpkin, and it is really adorable. We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a giveaway day, and we'll have a special question. Patrick and I will get on that. And be creative, make something incredible, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, ladies.